lied to me! Come back! Please!
Maybe just let this guy burn. It's easier that way sometimes. Take that Eva. Yeah, so I mean, it looks a lot better, so that's cool.
You gotta be rich down here to meet a
But yeah, so I like this game. It's a good game.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the
That guy's
only
gonna
hope
starve to death.
I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
But I did like how this game basically messes with your kind of whole morality thing, where you're just like, oh, okay, well I got to help that dude save his family. Like this is the right thing to do. Pick that up, and we're gonna eat that pet bar. Who's that? Weston. Winston, drunk again, I see. Winston Kepler.
This is happening before and none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and not then when you were warm and sweet? Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth? Oh no.
Oh yeah, the whole place is like this scene. I was like, oh dude, this is kind of fucked up. So like, originally my first attempt was like, oh maybe she'll be nice and she won't, you know, try to kill me. And then you learn very quickly, it's like, no, they're gonna kill you no matter what.
Plasmids changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it.
There we go.
Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
But so, I mean, depending on who you ask, like this game's a allegory for a bunch of different shit. Oh, yeah, this is what happens when free market just goes too far. It's like, no, basically what it was is, like the whole thing kind of unravels because Andrew Ryan's like, no, this is my goddamn city, and I built it. Nobody else did, so it's not fair. So kind of it's a mixed bag of
last time.
it's a kind of a mixed bag of, oh yeah, Andrew Ryan. Oh hey, at least the reticule's better. We're just gonna pop you in the skull. So this is the big thing.
Charlie,
is
where you
learning.
going? Charlie!
Yeah, they did not take that. Oh, that's bull. She would not know I was there. Also, guns are like holy shit in this game. At least when you use them against the splicers and you aim for their head and this and that. But the game doesn't really hint at the fact that if you that's the other thing I hated about the game is you couldn't just couldn't reload your plasmid right away. You had to switch over to it. And the money's pseudo useless sometimes. There's sometimes where it's just like, oh man, I could really use a what's it called?
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
And there's a quick achievement. Nothing on you. I like listening to the diaries, so you can listen to them too. Yeah, there's that shadow box.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink? Here's a toast to Diane McClintock. Silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly.
But so like this whole
Oh God. What's happening?
but I did like that they would retreat and this and that, and there we go. Big thing is to learn is to not be willy-nilly with your pistol rounds. And then you get these little hallucinations, which are kind of cool.
I just spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
I don't remember if they explained it in this game or if they explained it in the second one, but basically with the... Oh, the toilets work, 10 out of 10. Best game ever. But they explain it with that the atom that's used to make the plasmids, which is enough... Oh. Fuck off. But the plasmids that are used to make... Or not plasmids, the atom used to make the plasmids, like the atom absorbs memories, so that's why when you inject it, like basically what it is it's kind of like your brain well, not your brain, but your brain interprets them as your own, so you're able to see the memories, which is kind of cool. But outside of that, alright.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
You see that? Yeah, see. Most people never see that little twist.
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet
So,
baby
for the
girl
most
into a
part, you can
monster.
beat this game without having to deal with them at all. It's just, it's a little tougher, that's all. So you kind of end up losing this and that, if I remember correctly.
They carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning.
But I'm not super...
Everybody wants
It's
it.
been a while since I've had to
Everybody
replay
needs
the
it.
game. But like fighting big daddies and stuff is nearly impossible. Especially on like this mode, like you're better off just like camping and waiting and then going back after you've done a bunch of research on the big daddies, so that way your damage is like over the top nuts. Circus of values. I don't understand why I can't stand up here. It's kind of weird. But yeah, this is supposed to be like that whole scene where you say, oh man, these guys are nuts. But for the most part, as long as you stay out of the way of the big daddies, they don't care. Well, you know, you stay away from little sisters, but... Metal.
The big daddy. She got an Adam. He keeps her safe.
He can't be really good with that pistol. I mean, he doesn't have depth perception. I'll earn some rounds. Oh, I don't even have that controller. Thanks, though. There we go. But, oh. Huh. Alright, what the hell? Huh. Okay, so we'll wait on that. But that's kind of cool. That's actually really neat that that's already here. Huh. So we will skip that so I don't spoil the ending for anybody that's never seen it. Although if you're watching this channel, I'm the first one that you ever watched playing Bioshock, then, well, shit, dude. Whoa.
Uncivil, uncouth, uncultivated!
You only make it hard for those to back.
Anyway. So yeah, but if I'm the first one that you're watching do this, then, well, congratulations. You've gone most of your life without playing, one, playing Bioshock, two, avoiding any spoilers, and then three, you picked me to watch? That's that was easy. that's the other kind of payoff with the big daddies, is they usually carry like a bunch of cash and stuff. So. Nope. And take that. Big thing to learn with this game is to always look for things. Bandages. That's useful. There's a hole there. Cool. Alright. If I remember correctly. So, yeah, that locks up. So, the big thing with, especially with this scene. Lock that up. Okay. I'm gonna save. Anyway, so you know, so I can keep the thing going. But the easiest thing with this is to wait for them to drop down. Boom, drop down, and then you just shot. Oh, they added a new one. Teach them being able to do that all the time.
You want some of this?
Fuck. Is that it? There we go. It's the same thing again. Let them drop down.
You killed my child!
Well, that's weird. Oh, okay. She wasn't in the quote-unquote thing. But you could feasibly make your last. You can make a stand here. Just if you know what you're doing, you can make a stand. But the whole thing is you're supposed to feel overwhelmed and this and that. So it's more effective for like new players than it is for like somebody that's played this a bunch. And it's the same thing with this whole scene right here.
Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here!
You're supposed to feel powerless and this and that, but the whole problem with the whole story is it's linear. So there's that stroke. Like, see, it looks better on my recording than it does on my screen.
Sent to you, the KGB wolf,
Oh, this
CIA
jack.
Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or Dustin.
But it's this anyway. So back to like the whole book. This whole universe it shows that Andrew Ryan's like paranoid and this and that. But yeah, so you can just stand here for like forever. Yeah, see. It's like, oh no, I gotta run away. And like I said, it's supposed to be one of those. It works better for new players than it does for anybody who's played it, because they'll bang on the windows until you're like, oh god, I gotta run away, and they never actually get through. But like I said, it's supposed to. It only works on new players, and that's kind of the problem with that. Like this whole game is a lot of the stuff that's in it is like, oh, new player, like this is, and anybody that's gone through it multiple times, like, okay, I know this, I know that, this isn't scary, blah blah blah. Okay. But at least it runs smooth. That's all that matters. So.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
So you can buy these. Most of the stuff's really expensive. That's practically useless for a while. But like getting the hacks and stuff, like hacking's really. It used to be kind of one of those things where just like a lot of people kind of complain about the. I like the little thing, but then again, I like playing Pipe Dream on Outlaw. And if you don't know what Pipe Dream is, you're probably too young to be watching this channel in the first place. So stop it. Where are your parents? I'm calling social services. What's another area?
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. It's me today.
Well, that was weird.
Come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up. Make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, alright. I'm so interested
But I
in
do
what
like
he
how,
said.
a lot of detail in this whole story. Search it, take a pistol round, and then hack it. These are really easy. Reveal the tiles, blah blah blah. So I kind of like to build back. Pop that there. Take that. Oops. There. Oops. I like to build backwards. It's easier that way. We'll just let it do its little thing. The detail's a lot better on these. So that's pretty cool. Low propeller. Feasibly.
Keep away from my captain!
Yeah, it's easier just to let them fight it out. So just let them kind of do their little thing. And then you just pick off the survivor. I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. The big thing is just staying just out of sight. There you go, see? Yeah, that was weird. So yeah, a lot of this is just okay, that was weird. Just biding your time.
And Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we blinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race.
That being said, like, this whole society was like pretty
Nobody else.
progressive in the sense that you could just be whoever you wanted to be. I mean, you still get judged for it, but it wasn't like, oh man,